Hi and welcome. This is Archana here with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming everyone to my channel with all my love and all my heart. Today, I'm bringing forth a reading for us to look at what is unfolding in our lives over the next 3 months. What are some of the challenges that you are going to be overcoming? What is supporting you? What is your core strength? And what will unfold when you begin to master some of these lessons and overcome these challenges? So let's go right in to the reading. Note that these readings are timeless, so whenever you chance upon it is when you can begin to see what's going to take place over the next 90 days. Let's first start with, where are you at right now? Where's the collective at energetically? What I'm seeing here right now is that your current state is in a place where you are ready to unblock your heart. You're ready to open to a different perspective, to a different viewpoint, to see things from another place. And I also feel you're in a place where a stalemate is just about ending. Okay? Things are beginning to come to surface. You're gaining more insight. You're gaining more spiritual gifts. You're gaining more spiritual strength and courage to move forth in your life. I feel like where the path was once unclear, there is clarity coming in. Perhaps there were some thoughts that you had about yourself, whether you're not good enough, or people said some things to you where it made you doubt yourself. So the doubts, the confusion, the fears, the fogginess, I feel that the blindfolds are coming off now. There is clarity coming in. You're beginning to see your own value, your own sense of self-worth. It's coming in, slowly, but it's coming in. So let's look at, I'm going to keep this here. Let's look at what is the challenge over the next 3 months. What is a potential challenge or potential challenges and obstacles that you are learning to overcome? And rightfully so, we're getting the Four of Pentacles. It is you're beginning to, really, I talked about self-worth here, right? So this is, I told you, as this path is clearing for you. When we're clearing the path, sometimes we have faith and sometimes we don't. You're going to really hold on to what you believe. You're going to hold on to your self-worth. But I'm also sensing some of the challenge is that when we hold on too tightly to our belief systems, we don't allow for something new to come in. Or when we hold on to, let's say, a past energy of where someone betrayed us or someone hurt us very deeply, we're not ready to open our hearts to receive something new. There have been a lot of challenges, there have been a lot of heartaches, and it's been a hard journey. I do see that. There has been growths, spurts, that's what I've seen, like spurts of growth. So you may have a tendency over the next 3 months to kind of hold on to, if it's finances or your job, you may just kind of want to hold on a bit too tight. But it is in giving that we receive. So there's a dual message with this. That's why it's in a challenge position. That's why it's coming as a challenge, is learning when to kind of open your heart to receive and to share, and also know where to draw the boundary and to hold on to what you really value, what's valuable to you, your sense of value, your sense of self-worth. Let's have a look at a soul lesson that you'll be integrating over the next 3 months. Part of this soul lesson that the people are integrating over the next 3 months in service. So this is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful that it came in with this. If you're seeking support from others around you to nurture you, start to give out of what you really want. That is the law of vibration, the laws of the universe, is you must give what you are wishing to receive. If you're wishing to increase your financial abundance, if you come from the place of lack, and you're holding on to whatever you're making, then that's what you will keep attracting, is lack. So slowly and gently, whatever, let's say you're making in the finances, share. I tell even my children when they're getting a paycheck, I said, even if you're donating $1 or you're donating like a small percentage, very, very small percentage, it is okay. It teaches you to open your heart, to share with others what you have, no matter what it is. If it is love, then open your heart and be in service, because that's a part of the lesson that's opening up for you. You may actually be called on to help someone around you. Okay, be in service of that, and you may kind of feel a bit trapped, a bit stuck. Like, why do I have to do this? Why am I stuck? Why do I need to be doing this while I want to be following my dreams? This is part of the soul growth. This is part of the soul lesson right now, is opening the heart. And it says here, I feel good when I can help others. So perhaps you can share. Finances for sure is a very big thing here. Share with someone, give to a charity, do something monetarily for another person. That's one. Second is sharing of your heart vibration, being loving towards others, maybe a word of encouragement. Okay. Then there is other ways of, some people are really good with food and they cook. Go cook for somebody. Okay. All right. Somebody's really good with their hands and they're making all these amazing clothes and you're really good with all of that. Go, donate that. Be in service of that. There's so many ways to be in service of. When we are always focused on, I need to be doing this for me and only me, and look at me, you're coming from a place of just me and myself, right? So this helps you gently open up your heart when we're doing, and it's not like, oh, you need to do social service or you need to volunteer like 10 hours a week and only then will it be. You've got a time, 1 hour in a week, go ahead and do that. You have a time, 1 hour in 2 weeks, go ahead and do that. Start something small, but keep it consistent. Keep that part as consistent. Consistent flow of doing something without expectations. When you're donating that, it's without an expectation. Okay? When you're donating to a charity or you're doing something or you're mentoring someone, giving someone of, let's say, an advice, okay? You're guiding someone through a challenging time. You're being of service to humanity. You did it out of the beautiful part of your heart. And that is what you're learning to master in the next 3 months. Perhaps some of you, this is going to be leading you up to some sort of a profession where you are in actual service to others. In a non-profit, it could be you're a social worker, you're a healthcare worker, just some place where you are in actual service. And I feel like you will be exploring a lot of your aspects within you where you've held yourself back because of fear. You're going to be gaining a lot more courage. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing an opening of the path. I'm seeing you see yourself. I'm seeing you be leading up to recognition. That's why I put this card here. Others recognizing you for who you are. So be authentic. It takes courage to be authentic and not follow what the herd is doing. So creating your own path here, okay? What you believe is true for you, okay? So that's important. Now let's look at some supporting energies over the next 3 months. I want you to know these are general readings. If you'd like a private reading with me, look at all the details in the description box. My readings are not yes and no. They are very strongly through guidance. And tarot is used as a way to open you up to some areas that you had perhaps not seen before or considered before. What is supporting the people over the next 3 months, angels? I'll take 3 supporting messages. One more, thank you. Death and rebirth. So what I'm seeing here that's supporting you is you may not right now be able to see how I can achieve that freedom this is the Nine of Cups. It didn't come upright. It came in reverse. But we're looking at it as a support. So it's time for you to look at, in these 3 months, the next 90 days, what gives you fulfillment. Begin to honor, take that inner journey, see what gives you fulfillment. So what will support you is to start to take steps towards things that make you happy. Okay? Being in service is going to open your heart up. As your heart chakra opens, you're going to free your energy up more and more. You'll begin to attract more of abundance to you, more growth, and you'll grow more in courage to be able to take more steps towards the fulfillment of your life, in your life, for yourself, by yourself. Okay? That's what supports you. So perhaps in the past you were hesitant to take a jump forward towards your dreams. And perhaps there was a period where your life felt like it was full of burdens, and it was very difficult for you to even find the time and space to do something for yourself, to find that peace, to have that quiet moment for yourself. So you held on to those moments. That was then. The Spirit is saying, this part of the journey is coming to an end. There is a death and rebirth that's taking place over the next 3 months for you. That's part of the energy that is guiding you through over the next 90 days. Meaning you are slowly going to be releasing things that burdened you. Okay? Energetically, emotionally, perhaps leaving a relationship, a job that was not very fulfilling. Okay? A certain way of thinking. Okay? You being caught up in a past emotion or holding on to some sort of a past trauma, you're slowly releasing that. You're slowly releasing that tight hold. Okay, that's why this is part as a challenge and something that's helping you grow more in service to yourself and to others. You're going to keep taking steps towards your heart's desire. That's what's going to support you. Okay, so when this is coming in a little bit as a blocked position, that's what I'm sensing. It was a little bit blocked as to how do I move forward. And I take you back to this part. I feel good when I can help others. Whatever that feels like for you. Okay. My words are going to be limited here. My ideas are going to be Archana's limitations here. All of you are amazingly creative people, divine beings. You have infinite creative ideas. You'll know what this word service is for you. Okay. And I'm also seeing what will support you is turning your blah blah blah. It's also turning your back on the past. Perhaps you are drawn to gaining more experience and you enroll in some courses, you want to expand on your knowledge base, you want to expand on your skill sets. So you're really focusing on building your life towards your Nine of Cups. You're building slowly and steadily. This is focusing on work, focusing and building slowly and steadily in a meticulous way, in a structured way, creating a structure for yourself. Okay? You're going to be building upon it slowly so that you can get to your ultimate happiness. That's what's going to support you. To do things in a methodical, in a structured way, building upon your skill sets and going slow and steady, not rushing through it. You're really checking in on everything that works right here. So that's what I'm seeing up here for you. Okay? That's what's going to support you. It could also be people at your workplace that support you. People whom you're working with in a community are very supportive. Okay? So that is a part that they're the ones who are going to help you through this part of the journey. They're going to be important to you over the next 3 months. Let's look at this card. How am I going to see this? Like this. Okay, this was Two of Cups in reverse. So you are magnetizing a soulmate connection to you. And a soulmate connection will first begin with in a non-romantic sense. You're bringing in the two polar energies in balance within you, the light and the dark, the masculine and the feminine, finding that self-love. Okay, also finding a balance. Oh wow, finding a balance between work and emotions. Okay, you're not becoming a workaholic, or you're not completely, going into the other direction and ignoring work. So finding that balance between work-life balance is another part that will support you. What I'm also seeing is there is a person or people around you, especially one person or a partnership that's very aligned to you. You may feel at times this energy is blocked, but it's not fully blocked, even though it came in as blocked here. What I'm sensing here is as you're slowly working through opening your heart, this will become more and more apparent. Both of you blending your own energies and creating a harmonious union. And union as in a completion, complementary energies coming together to create something of value. That's what's supporting you. So you do have someone around you who's very supportive of you, who understands you, okay, wants to share their gifts with you, for they see you for who you are. But you'll only be able to magnetize and see them, even though they can see you. You may not be seeing them. Why? Is because you're still holding on to, look at her. Her eyes are closed, so how can she see? So slowly and gently, you're going to allow those things to open your heart. I do feel a lot of karmic clearing, a lot of emotional healing, a lot of financial healing. Okay, perhaps there were losses that that really rocked your boat financially, and now you really have to rethink. Perhaps people stole from you, people were deceptive and less honorable, so it's very difficult, very natural for you not to trust. But I'm here to tell you that you are drawing this in. Now coming back into love relationships, just general relationships. Okay, I shouldn't say love. Let me scrap that part for now. I'll come to that later. Your relationships in your family, your friends, your general relationships, harmony. So I'm sensing it's not like, oh, this is completely gone. You are, as you're opening and healing your heart, there's more and more relationship harmony taking place. You'll see that open up in your life, in your workplace, at your home, and people around you. Okay? So we're always going through cycles. So it won't be just a steady, every person's really nice to you and you're nice to everybody. Okay, that's kind of hard. But you are really going through this part and bringing this in. Now let's come into love and romance. You're drawing in a pure love connection to you. This is a connection that is in perfect alignment and harmony with who you are at a soul level. Okay? There's love, there's generosity, there's kindness, there's purity, there's understanding, there's harmony, laughter, fun, and a blending of complementary energies and a coming together. I feel like as you're going through this process of complete shift and change, as are they. So the universe is working on bringing them in towards you. So this is supporting you. This is coming towards you, okay? So your heart has been searching for a wonderful partnership, love or non-love, business partnership that's very aligned, that gives you complete happiness and fulfillment, brings you the money, brings you the joy, brings you happiness. But it's coming, it's supporting you because your heart's desire, it's being cleansed here. So that's wonderful. Thank you, angels. So now let's look at what is your strength. What is your strength and how is the universe helping you with that? What is your strength? We got the Devil in reverse. And we have the Page of Wands in reverse. Let's look at your strength. This is my strength card. Where is your core strength? Where are people's core strengths over the next 3 months? Third eye. Perspective. core strengths, what supports you over the next 3 months. So synchronistic. Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. Okay? Let's first start with the first part that we pulled out. What is your core strength? And we got the devil in reverse. Okay? To me, this simply speaks of, this energy is the shadow aspect within us, something that we refuse to see. What I see here is what your core strength is, your ability to see your shadow sides, your ability to see where you're holding back, where you were listening to other people, where you gave your power away, without judgment, okay? You're able to release attachments. That's your core strength. This is attachment. This is a card of attachment. Detachment. You have the strength to detach yourself from people, places, and situations that have held you captive in the mind, in the emotions, in the physicality, spiritually. So that's a huge strength, to be able to overcome temptation. Okay, this is also the card of temptations. You have a strong willpower. Okay, you do. And what I also see is your strength over the next 3 months. Also, okay, this will also come in as you have the willpower to resist temptations. That's what I will say. Okay, I will leave it at that. Temptation to think negative, temptation to go back to compromising where you should be standing up for yourself, or temptation to answer back and have the last word and engage in mental and verbal battles. This would be the time. That is a temptation to go back to the old ways. But in this part, I'm sensing over the next 3 months, you're going to be overcoming a lot of those vibrations that have held you back. Okay, that's also your core strength. You have it in you to see your shadow side for what it is and what it has brought in your life, and not reject it, but choose light. Choose light and see light. What I'm seeing as your strength is you have a strong third eye. You have a strong sense of seeing, perception, and over the next 3 months, what will support you is your heightened perception, your heightened knowledge, clarity, and a lot of truths. You're going to be able to see things for what they truly are. Look at this. This is generally, the Page of Wands speaks of is news, new beginnings. And this came in as reversed. And I'm suddenly feeling, I'll tell you what I'm feeling with this energy right now. It looks like the Hanged Man energy, a different perspective. You are, in these 3 months, you have the strength to kind of release and let go. Release and let go. It's literally like you're able to do a 180-degree turn and see things from a different perspective. And the guidance is just to gain a different perspective. There we go. It's all to do with perspective. So you will see over the next 3 months, what are the things that challenge you? What are the things that keep you stuck? Your own thinking, your own behaviors, your own reactions. So you'll find ways over the next 3 months to take steps to heal that part within you, to heal the part where you feel unworthy, to heal the part where you feel lack, so that you can gain stability, draw in that amazing partnership in work and in love. Okay? So what I also see is your strength and what is supporting you. And it's because of this strong mind. And what's going to help you is trusting in the divine, trusting in the universe, right? Completely relinquishing control and saying, I surrender. You're safe and the angels stand close. So surrender your concern. I did not read this and I just said surrender. I'm reading it now. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So miracles are going to occur over the next 3 months for sure. And I think earlier than later. That's what I'm seeing here. There is a lot of balancing of the two energies that's coming forth. This is the card of Temperance that's guiding you through your journey. So you're learning to integrate the differences, understanding the different cycles of life, allowing yourself to shine and knowing when it is a time to receive. So there's the sun and there's that moon. So managing and bringing the two parts in balance. There is a rhythm and a cycle, and that's what's taking place in your life over the next 3 months. There's a lot of balancing that's taking place for you in your life. Thank you, angels. So let's see, with all of these energies, what is coming towards them as the people bring all of this in balance, and we are traversing this land. What's coming towards us? Many choices and many options. We get the 7 of Cups. You're going to get a lot of choices and a lot of options opening up for you that will help you to improve your finances and bring you to your heart's desire. Like, okay, should I choose this? Should I choose this? Or should I choose this? So see what feels right for you at that time, okay? So that's what's opening up for you as you take this journey over the next 3 months. A release from where you felt limited. I told you there'll be a freedom that takes place where you had felt trapped with your thoughts or what others said. You limited yourself. That was an experience of choosing for the soul to learn something. And now you're releasing from that. There is that release with that energy. You're releasing yourself from this entrapment. Look at this. There was this trapped energy here, okay? You're releasing yourself from that. That's what's taking place over the next 3 months. And with that comes in a brand new emotional beginning, an offer, a love offer, a business offer, a new you, a new you. Over here we had the 2 of Cups, understanding what it means to merge with 2 different energies and how we can blend and make them into one, right? In a partnership too, they'll have their colors and you have your colors. How do you come together in equal measure, honoring each other's own colors, literally our own essences? How do we blend and work with them to make as an integrative and a synergistic output? That's what I can say. A brand new beginning for you. New you, loving offer, love, birthing of loving relationships all around you, and opening of the heart, healing of the heart. So beautiful. Oh, and we have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. There is a solid, positive upliftment and shift taking place in the next 3 months. Absolutely, you're walking away from something old. So what will support? What will support the people, angels? I somehow had a feeling the red energy would come, the root. Yes, this is definitely the Kundalini energy. And I just did a Kundalini activation, root chakra activation session on the 4th of April. Wow, descending power. Okay, so you are anchoring in, you are strengthening your root, you're strengthening your will, you're strengthening your belief system by letting go of limitations, releasing temptations, and opening yourself up to spirit. So there is a lot of energy downpour that's coming in. So what will really support you? I mean, they say zinc-site. I think that's what it is. I haven't used zinc-site, to be honest. I work with crystals, but I'm seeing a lot of red. So you could use ruby, you can use even carnelian. I have carnelian here. Oh, sorry, this is red jasper, and I have carnelian also. So you can use any of these stones to help you and assist you in strengthening your root so that you can keep anchoring. There's going to be a lot of downloads in these next 3 months that's taking place up here. Okay, with these kind of shifts taking place, it's very good to be grounded. That is an amazing message, and I will take a final message from here for the next 3 months for the people. Thank you, angels. Cloak of wisdom. Cloak of wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. And it talked about trusting heaven. So trust yourself. You have a beautiful unfoldment here. There's a brand new beginning of an emotional birthing, emotional offering in love, in yourself, in your business. So I sent you love and light. This is Archana.